soon as I step in the room, I got some super friends in the Legion of Doom. Give me room with some space to talk about this face. Who we talking about? Malibu Fit Maxx, all right? So he claimed that something happened to him in a war. Something blew up in his face and he was injured, all right? So what I'm saying is this. Is he friend or foe? We already know what happened. We already know it wasn't true. We already know that did not happen, all right? He fell on his face after drinking and injured himself that way. But is he friend or foe? Come to find out, he's doing a lot of things for a lot of people, veterans and all that, right? But do I want to believe that? Once somebody tells such a big lie, it's hard for me to believe anything. Oh, you holding a big check that says $10,000. How do we know that there wasn't an actual check? How do we know that's not a prop? How do we know? You know, you believe what you want, you not believe what you want. I'm just saying, me personally, I kind of don't want to believe it, right? It'll be nice. It'll be great. How we know this ain't all staged, all right? Bloodsport was a movie, and it took the world by storm, all over an army lie. All over a lie about a dude, Frank Dukes, said he was in a Kumite, and he beat all these hundreds and hundreds of people, and it all unraveled on him. You know what I'm saying? Similar to this. You said you did this in a war, and it didn't happen. Fake valor, stolen honor. Alright? So, I'm just saying. And also, he was sponsored by Pro Subs. He made all this money, done all these things, and maybe he is giving money. I don't know, to keep the show going on. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm happy that he came. You know, he said what he had to say. He told the truth after a while. He told the truth after he got caught." That's like catching your girl in a car with another dude, and oh yeah, I got this guy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you got caught. You know, are you apologizing for what actually happened, or are you sorry that you got caught? That's how I'm looking at it. All right, that's how I am looking at it. We're sponsored by Pro Subs, who make some of the pre-workouts that help build my career, as in like not being sponsored by them or affiliated by them or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, I work out. I'm a fitness guy. Before I work out, I gotta have that extra energy. I don't need pre-workout to work out, but I'm just saying, a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't even take it." Then I see them in the gym, they be over there sitting there. Probably should have took some pre-workout. All right, they be in the gym thinking that's all that matters. You gotta get busy. I'm not saying you have to take pre-workout to get busy, but it helps. All right, so they make like Mr. Hyde and Jekyll and all other pre-workouts. Very good pre-workouts. And I think they dropped him after they found out. I'm not sure. But if they did, that's what I would have done. They did the right thing if that's what they done. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these companies, they keep their athletes no matter what they do. All right? Because like Young LA, fitness clothing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of their athletes are doing questionable things, and they're Greg and their Doucette to people's pictures, and they getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? They keeping them as athletes. They keep paying these people. They don't care how their brand looks as long as they brand sells. All right. They know that most things are here for today and going tomorrow. They know that, so they're gonna get as much as they can get while they can get it. You know what I'm saying? Barely any business, barely any influencer, singer, rapper, whoever. These days, people don't last 5 years no more. Think about, name 5 rappers that's rapping right now that have been rapping over 5 years. I'm just using rap as and the ones that are, they got to do gimmicks to, you know what I'm saying, to sell. You know, Cardi B has to stay in the light every, you know what I'm saying, to sell. T.I., see what him and 50 and them going through. They have to have gimmicks to sell. No matter if they can rap real good or not, it doesn't matter. In this fast-paced day of the internet, you know what I'm saying, social media, these, if you ain't always in somebody's face, you're forgotten in a second. I don't care how good you are. You can be the best in the best. You're forgotten in a second, right? So it's all about being that splash in the pan, that quick little flame, and they try to get that flame to be as big as possible. Why is there? You know what I'm saying? And of course they're gonna try to hold on for longevity, but it's not even a game of longevity anymore. It's about let's do as much shock value things as we possibly can do. You know, I used to watch battle rap. A lot of times the best rapper didn't even win. A lot of times the one that said the most craziest diss, crowd rocking. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The person with the most skill don't always, you know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with anything. In fitness, it's the roided up guys, the guys that's, you know, doing things that the average man can't do, even if he built it for the rest of his whole life. There's things that I can't do because I'm not willing to do some of the things that these guys do. I'm not willing to take roids. I'm not. No, I'm not. F that. I know if I was to take that stuff, I can go way farther than I am right now, but it's not worth it. That's just like anything else, you know, disrespecting people. I can go way farther than what I'm doing now. I'm mentioning names and I'm saying what I think or what I feel or whatever, but I'm not trying to diss nobody. But that makes, why you think people do it? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to feel about the guy. Yeah, I don't know, you know. I see he got his little YouTube thing going on now, shorts. I don't know if that's actually him or somebody using his name. I don't know. But he blew up on Instagram. He got probably 1 million followers on Instagram in a couple days, a week, or whatever. And then, so people are saying that they believe in what he's saying. What he said, if I'm not mistaken, he said something along the lines of, he took it out of his bio that he got an IED to the face. He took it out of his bio because he put it in his bio because he wasn't ready for the internet fame and people was dissing him and this and that and third. But he had it in his bio for a long time. He waited till he blew all the way up to take it out of his bio. He waited till he was getting caught to take it out of his bio. He waited till Greg Doucette and all them was saying something to take it out of his bio. That's crazy. That's crazy. Me personally, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, that's shame on me. I ain't rocking with it. I'm not rocking with it. Not at all. Not a half a milligram of it. Nope, not me. You ain't gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I don't need, it's easy for me to say because I'm already further in this game, as in like, not even social media, not YouTube or anything like that. I'm talking about like working out and needing advice. That's way in my past. I don't need that no more. I'm not saying I know nobody knows everything, but I know way more than the average person. I'm not a beginner. I know my stuff. I know exactly what I'm gonna do today at the gym. I know what to eat. I know how much. I know all the stuff that I need to know to be way above the average person, right? So that's why I'm way above the average person when it comes to fitness, all right? When I say that, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just better than them at fitness, all right? So people get that misconstrued. People get mad at you. You're real good at fitness, huh? I don't like you then. People really act like that. I don't get it. But it is what it is. That's not my beef with anybody. My thing is this. It is very disrespectful for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully he's not lying about giving money to veterans and all that and take care of things and all that. But I just don't believe it, all right? I believe that a lot of people have already shown you that there's a lot of scams and frauds out here. It's crazy. And people keep on believing, like, gullible. Why are you so gullible, man? You gonna believe everything somebody say until they get caught? And then even when they get caught, they can just, oh no, We seen it with Liver King. We seen it with Cali Muscle. We seen it with. How many times you gotta see it again before you understand that a duck is a duck? If you see a duck and they walk like a duck and they talk like a duck and there's a duck and a duck. Donald or Daffy, either one to do. You decide to, what do you say? You side with Diz needs and didn't Warner brother. So, yo, man, Bath went crazy on Hollow. But yeah, man, that was crazy. Now I rock with both of them. I was saying in my last video about T.I. and all that, if it's two people battling or two people dissing, that don't mean I don't rock with one if I rock with the other. I want to listen to both. I want to see what's going on. I want to see who actually winning. So if you want to understand what I was talking about, watch my last video. It was about T.I. and 50 and all that. And I will be going back to the gym tonight. The reason I'm making these videos right now, I needed to make them, but at the same time, I just missed the gym. I had to make something. I missed the gym. I can go to the gym now, but it's daytime. I don't go to the gym in the daytime. It's too packed. Can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to the gym, I'm doing something. I ain't going to the gym just to go in there, socialize, and talk, and try to do something. Well, let me tell you something.